Welcome back to Sailing on LaVenture. The crew heads to Harbor Island. And you'll remember last week we had the most beautiful day sailing to Spanish Wells through Current Cut, which went super smooth at slack tide, and then perfect smooth landing at Spanish Wells Yacht Haven, and then such a great evening at the shipyard. Just a great dinner. We played ring toss. Just a wonderful evening. And now Lisa, Erin, and Reese head off to Harbor Island.
It's been a long, hard season. I'm feeling weary to my bones. I guess that's my reason. I've packed my bags and now I'm gone. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea, that's where you find me, tender red.
Harbor Island. It's kind of loud here, but anyway, that's where we're going. We're going to Harbor Island. Okay, so this is our little villa, a room or whatever, here at the Pink Sands Resort. Pretty gorgeous. So we're at the top of the hill. Okay, let's go in.
And you can also use the QR code if you want a few more information. So, okay?
Okay, so now who are you?
I'm Rel Stoll. R-E-L. Rel.
Rel. Very nice, Rel. This is beautiful. Reese, what do you think? Oh! That's awesome! Thank you so much, Rel.
You're welcome.
The Rel deal. The Rel deal. The Rel, I don't know. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Great. Honestly, this is great.
Now let's get a picture all together.
Reese, could you tell us where we are and where we're going?
We're going to explore Harbor Island.
Reese, what do you want to see?
The beach. Well, the beach is totally surrounding us. Sorry, it's so pretty out there. Okay, so I'm diving. What's the weather like today? Very rainy, stormy, windy. Go the right. Keep going. Keep going straight. We're on Main Street right now. Clouds, clouds, the storms have been blowing in, and then they blow out. So, but one thing that's constant about it is the rain. It's the rain. Yes.
Okay, so we are trying to find our hotel. We just saw somebody have a golf cart accident. So we're trying to drive safely. Erin is driving. And Reese is trying to hide from the rain.
Oh my gosh, look at us dive!
There's a lot of water. I hope that our golf carts will get flooded. So
the water suddenly turned into a river, and we look up Google Maps. Google Maps, and what are we looking for? Wait, is this it? I don't know. We'll try this way. We're not sure where we're going. Video, and instead look up Google Maps. That would be helpful. Here we are. We're going to take the next right. Reese, we're trying to get there. We have that's right. Take this right. Take this right. Remember, it was right next to the satellite thing. Take this right, and then we take the next right. You're not going to Dunmore. Yeah, though. Okay, well, next time we'll stay at the Dunmore. Oh! Are you watching what you're doing? Oh, where are we? Oh my gosh! Why are you being so reactive? Why could have possibly had us go in the alley instead of the street? Look at how pretty this is. So pretty. Look at that. That's pretty. Not pretty. Oh, Erin, are you watching when you're driving?
Babe, please.
Okay, so,
Babe.
don't you think it's a good idea? What if somebody doesn't know where we are and they can get our video and then they'll know where we are? We'll find the note. Erin's taking out the map and she's going to figure out where. Yeah, it's right there.
No, that's not it.
Oh boy.
Mom! I'm sorry.
Remember we went through water before?
But we also went to the beach.
Okay. I think they can make it. You can make it! Come on! Come on! Okay, here. Go ahead. Should we just park it here until this goes down? Okay, I think that's a good idea. Okay, I don't think there's any way we're getting through that. She's gonna try and get it through here. It's up there, but if you get it stuck, we might have to pay for this. I don't know. Reese, what do you think? You think we're gonna have to pay for that? All right, here we go. Pumping out the water. Okay, so now Erin is continuing to go up to our little villa. And Reese and I are walking. Pretty gorgeous. I'm enjoying sitting here. So we're at Valentine's, and Valentine's is great. It has a marina right next to it. It's
modestly priced compared to the area. This is a really busy place, but the busiest place we have found on Valentine's actually is Arthur's Bakery. So we would really recommend that. The croissants and the donuts were awesome. So Reese, what is your favorite thing about Dunmore? Is the name of the town. What's your favorite thing about it?
The resort and the pink.
So we need to go back to the pink beach.
Yeah.
Reese, where are we?
It's
It's so bright it's hard to look, but we are at the Dunmore. And when we come back here sometime, we are going to stay at Dunmore. Where we are is beautiful, and it's on this beach, isn't it, Erin? Look at the beaches of Eleuthera. I thought the beaches on Long Island were spectacular, and I didn't really think there was anything that was going to compare with them. But these beaches go on and on and on. We're at the Dunmore, and they've got their little cabana out there that serves drinks and beautiful little bungalows that you can sit underneath. And they have this gorgeous place to have lunch or dinner overlooking the Exuma Sound. Okay, so this is a little reminiscent of Erin's house. They've got bridges with all the pictures on them. And look at how quaint their little tea room is. Oh my goodness. Look at the pictures. Okay, I don't know if you can see this picture. Who is from Cabin? Why behind the pictures?
So meanwhile, back on Spanish Wells, the R&B Boatyard crew have pressure washed L'Aventure and are now getting ready to put her bottom on and wax the hull and get some other projects done while she's up here on this hydraulic lift. It is so cool. While the R&B crew is working, Erin and Reese return and we find this incredible shop on the way to Sandbar. Sandbar is on the bay side of the island, just a fantastic restaurant, incredible food, and we end up meeting the adventure crew, Emily and Cole. We just have a great dinner. The conch burger and the tacos are to die for. We just have a great evening. After dinner, we head back to town and find this drive-through ice cream shop. It is awesome. What a great evening. Thanks so much, Emily and Cole. Next morning, we get up. It's time for Reese and Erin to head back to Nebraska. So at the marina, they have one of the island's best restaurants, Wreckers, and they now serve breakfast and Starbucks coffee. So we're busy ordering a breakfast, and Erin and I are getting our coffees for the morning. It's just wonderful. A little bit of the U.S. here in the Bahamas, and the food is great. So we highly recommend Wreckers, and it's time for Erin and Reese to leave. Erin and Reese are getting ready to head back to Nebraska here from Spanish Wells. And I just wanted to ask you guys a little bit about your highlights of the trip.
So we are about to leave and head back to Omaha, Nebraska. But before we go, we wanted to share a little bit about our trip and our favorite parts.
Yeah. So we loved staying at Staniel Key. We didn't stay there, but me and Mamie, we walked all around the island trying to find golf carts, and every place kept telling us to go a little bit farther to another place, and at the end, the last place told us to go to the first place we went to, and then they finally told us if the first place said they didn't have golf carts nowhere on the island, then there was no golf carts. So we wish they would have told us that the first place we went to. And then on the way back, we saw this lady who was like painting this mermaid on like a shed, and it was really cool because she asked me what I wanted to name it, and then she said she would write it on the shed with the mermaid, and I chose Aurora. And unfortunately,
she was an artist, and it only took her a couple hours to paint this beautiful mermaid.
And unfortunately, we had to leave the next day because we couldn't see the final product where it said Aurora on the mermaid. But I bet it was pretty cool.
I think my favorite part is being on the boat and being at sea because it's so peaceful and it's always an adventure. And when we've got Captain Randy at the helm, we always feel safe. He is definitely, he's there studying weather every day and charting our maps or charting the course, and he allows us to help crew. And I'd say a big part of being on the boat all together is we all have different jobs, and one of my jobs was helping prepare meals.
And how you got to making these lettuce wraps?
It's a way to keep it light so that you don't get overly full when you're out at sea and you've got a lot of motion. Which I enjoyed because I got to help nurture everybody on board. And we definitely got to explore some different islands. So we spoke about Staniel Key. Harbor Island was definitely an adventure too. And Spanish Wells, where we've met a lot of really nice people.
Good morning, everyone from Spanish Wells. I'm at the Spanish Wells Yacht Haven, which we just love. Great staff, great service, nice docks, and these nice little villas for us to stay as LaVenture gets some work and maintenance done. But she's going to be done at noon. All waxed up, a new bottom, looking really pretty, ready for our departure on Saturday. So I'm busy getting everything all packed up here and ready to go. And so I'm ready to move back on LaVenture here this afternoon and then get the boat ready for Mike and Roberto that will be here tomorrow afternoon. So I head to R&B walking to get the boat back in the water and back to the marina. And Mike and Roberto arrive and we prepare the boat to go offshore to Florida. We've had some antenna issues. It's loose up there on top of the mast, so it's affecting our AIS as well as our transmission quality on our VHF, and going offshore, we need all that to work. So Roberto volunteers to go up. Roberto uses some zip ties and tightens the base of the antenna down so it won't wobble, which should do the trick for our passage to Port Canaveral. Thanks for watching this week. We are off to Florida finally. We're headed to Port Canaveral across the Gulf Stream and then up to Little River. We have great wind, we've got the sails up. Make sure you follow our next two adventures. We definitely have some storms at sea and you won't want to miss some of the footage that Roberto and I captured. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out our new website, www.sailingonlaventure.com.
And I can feel the sun on my skin.